7 everyday foods that are damaging your liver. The liver is known as our body's chemical factory because it works continuously to regulate chemical levels in the blood and plays an important role in the removal of poisons. The liver, the body's biggest single organ, serves an array of functions, including the production of bile, which aids in digestion and fat storage, as well as providing us with stronger immunity. The sad part is that we may not understand its importance until it is too late, and there are several ways in which we may be unintentionally damaging our liver on a regular basis. It turns out that your diet has a significant impact on how effectively your liver functions. So, if you're concerned about your liver's health, you should be aware of the most significant dietary do's and don'ts. Why are some foods bad for your liver? What you consume influences your liver health in 2 ways. First, eating too many calories might contribute to weight gain. Extra weight, particularly around the midsection, is a risk factor for diseases such as metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes, which place additional strain on your liver. Second, consuming too much of certain kinds of foods strains your liver even more. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease occurs when excess fat accumulates in the liver. It is sometimes referred to as metabolic-associated fatty liver disease. This is because it is a kind of liver disease that occurs with other conditions such as high blood pressure, high blood sugar levels, including prediabetes and diabetes, metabolic syndrome, high cholesterol. Some people have genes that increase their risk of developing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease or its consequences, such as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis. That's when fat accumulates in the liver over time, causing inflammation. When non-alcoholic steatohepatitis worsens, the liver may develop scar tissue, known as cirrhosis. Sometimes cancer develops in the liver too. You cannot change your DNA, but dietary modifications, even small ones, can help maintain liver health. What foods are unhealthy for the liver? A healthy diet is the most effective strategy to keep your liver in good shape. Even if you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease or non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, good nutrition can help prevent them from worsening. It may even reverse them. When determining what to eat, keep these 7 types of food at a minimum. 1. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods have been preserved, changed, or refined far beyond their original form. There are several reasons why food is processed or ultra-processed. For flavor or appearance, making them easier to mass manufacture and transport. For longer shelf life, so they're convenient to prepare or consume on the go. To identify ultra-processed foods, check the ingredient list. If there are several chemical names that are difficult to pronounce, it has been heavily processed. This implies that the liver must handle these chemicals and preservatives in addition to the sugar, salt, and fat in the diet. Consuming too much ultra-processed food has been related to fat accumulation in the liver. Here are a few examples. Packaged cookies, cakes, and sweets, chips and other snack items. Packaged breakfast bars, rolls, and buns. Ready-to-eat, microwavable, and instant foods. 2. Sweetened foods. Some people love sweets more than others. Sweet meals are also a common craving, particularly when stressed or tired. Even if you're not looking for a sweet treat, you may be consuming more sweetened foods than you know. Many foods include a lot of added sugar. When the body must work hard to metabolize this excess glucose, it puts strain on the liver. It can also cause weight gain, which increases the chance of developing NAFLD. It helps to know how to recognize added sugars on a nutrition label. The dietary guidelines for Americans indicate that added sugars account for no more than 10% of your daily calories. Yet many packaged and processed foods contain more than that in a single serving. A list of ingredients may contain the following terms for added sugars: high fructose corn syrup, fruit nectars, fructose, dextrose, glucose, sucrose, lactose, and maltose, brown or raw sugar, malt syrup or cane juice, honey, maple syrup, or molasses, maltose. 3. Fast food. It's quick, inexpensive, and sometimes you really want it. While fast food is not inherently bad, most Americans consume much too much of it, and other restaurant food isn't off the hook either. Restaurant food often contains more sugar, salt, and fat than your liver can manage. A 2023 research discovered that people who eat fast food for 20% or more of their meals accumulate too much fat in their livers. People with diabetes or who are overweight suffer even more harm. 4. Red and processed meats. Red meat and processed meats are both high in saturated fat. Eating a lot of these meals has been linked to an increase in the risk of cardiovascular disease and fat in the liver. They're also linked to various types of cancer, including colorectal cancer. Foods in this category include organ meat, beef, lamb, and pork, bacon, hot dogs, sausages, and lunch meat. 5. Refined grains. Refined grains are treated to change their texture, appearance, or flavor. Foods made from refined grains have a longer shelf life. However, the refining process removes fiber, as well as vital vitamins and minerals. Furthermore, when the fiber is eliminated, grains lose their beneficial effect on bacteria in the gut, which is essential for gut health. When you eat processed grains rather than whole grains, your blood sugar rises quickly. You may also eat more since you don't feel full. These factors can raise the risk of fat accumulation and inflammation in the liver. Common foods made from refined grains include white rice, cakes, muffins, and pastries, white bread. 6. Sugary beverages. Drinks with added sugar are harmful to the liver for the same reasons as sweetened food. However, sweetened drinks have an extra risk. You will not feel full as fast, so it's easy to drink a lot more sugar than your body needs. According to studies, the more sugar-sweetened drinks you drink, the greater your chance of developing NAFLD. Popular beverages that frequently include a lot of added sugar include sweetened coffee or tea, energy drinks, fruit drinks, sweetened water, regular soda, neither diet nor sugar-free, sports beverages. 7. Alcohol. Excessive alcohol use might potentially cause liver damage. Drinking too much, combined with consuming the things listed above, could speed up the damage. If you drink the following, you are more likely to get liver disease. For men, more than 14 drinks per week or more than 4 drinks at a time. For women, more than 7 drinks per week or more than 3 drinks at a time. For adults over the age of 65, more than 7 drinks per week or 3 drinks at a time. One alcoholic drink is liquor, whiskey, vodka, rum, about 1.5 ounces, beer, 12 ounces, wine, 5 ounces, malt liquor, 8 ounces. Well, there you have it. Hope it helped. Thanks for watching.